Florida is surrounded by water, so it stands to reason we have amazing seafood. And I'm at one of my favorite hangouts, the Big Fin. So now I'm in the kitchen with Chef James. So when did this grouper arrive?
About 2 hours ago.
And what are you going to do with it?
Fillet it into 8-ounce portions, and I'm going to get rid of the skin.
Lovely, fresh fish. This is one of my favorite places to eat in Orlando.
Well, I appreciate that. So I weighed a nice 8 ounces.
How did you know that? That was exact 8 ounces.
Doing this for a while.
You mean you're old?
Yes.
We're gonna see some crawfish, and we're gonna see some grits.
Grits are originally a corn that's ground. We actually cook the grits in boiling water, and they're going to get folded into our flavoring.
I'm ready to assist him in any way necessary. Oil, butter.
A little garlic and shallot. Crawfish, corn.
How am I doing?
You're doing great. So we're just bringing this together, getting it warm.
Corn is popping. What's next?
Deglaze with a little bit of white wine, a little bit of cream now. Okay, now let's add the grits.
How many years have you been cooking?
15, as a matter of fact.
Tell us about when you were a chemist. Has it helped with your cooking?
I think so, because it helps me understand a lot about the flavors.
And the composition of everything.
Exactly.
Is that paprika?
This is a combination of chili powders, cayenne peppers, salt, pepper. There is a good amount of paprika in there.
Perfect.
Butter now.
Never trust a thin chef. Thank you.
It's gonna be about 5 minutes, 2 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Once we start to get some color, then we'll flip it and we'll finish in the oven. You understand what we have to put in this pan first again.
Yes, oil.
No,
first.
let's go with the butter.
Butter first.
Yeah.
How silly of me. I like the way you measured that butter.
We're gonna add our mushrooms, add a little bit of salt to them. That's gonna draw out the water.
That is a very interesting tip that I was not familiar with.
Again, that's
so we're getting rid of the moisture.
Exactly. The sun-dried tomatoes next, and they're fairly dry. We then marinate them in oil, a little rosemary and roasted garlic, just to give them more flavor.
He's good. Spinach last.
A little bit of salt.
Wine?
Yep.
You didn't tell me wine. I'm already trying to get promoted.
Grits back over here.
A little Parmesan. I could just eat that. Could I have a fork, please? Ah, I like a little taste along the way. Excellent texture, creamy and cheesy. I like this job, I like the tasting. The grits, the New Orleans set.
Right on top.
The little Cajun butter. I love this dish. Big Fin's special blackened grouper. Yummy. Jerk scallops on a very complicated and exciting bed.
Arroz con gris,
Yes.
which translates gray rice.
Scallops and jerk seasoning.
Cumin, oregano, salt, pepper, the oil at the same time, a little bit of
Yes,
butter in
sir.
it. Let those start to sear.
To get rice to be gray, we're using black beans.
Use the juice they're cooked in.
Got it. White wine to deglaze. We have our regular white rice. It's going to turn gray. We haven't seen any butter yet. I'm quite disturbed.
Flip our scallops now that we have nice color on them. And add the butter.
Ah.
And then the scallions. So now you can see it's taken on that gray color.
Wow. Beautiful color now. Thank you. It's absolutely wonderful.
We have saved the best for last.
Ah.
Pineapple salsa. We have some pineapple,
Well,
some red
that's a beautiful
onion,
idea.
a little cilantro.
Let's go and find the owner of this place and talk to him. Hi, Bobby. Monday nights are amazing here. The lobster special night.
Yeah, we serve about 250, 300 lobsters every Monday. You fixed me my favorite jerk scallops.
Delicious blackened grouper.
Our lobster mac and cheese that has 5 different types of cheeses
Cheese. Oh,
and bacon.
this is so decadent. It's unbelievable. Thank you. It's so sweet. Is it true that you trained elephants?
Yes, started out as an expensive hobby, ended up with 13 elephants, traveled all over the world. I was with Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey in Japan for a year on their tour in 1988.
When I come to the restaurant, the first thing I do with my group is get some of your fantastic appetizers from your raw bar.
Right, this is called our Big Fin Shellfish Platter.
It's delicious.
We've got the crabs. We've got king crabs, snow crabs, blue crabs, soft-shell crabs, average of 5 to 7 different types of fresh oysters.
Can you crack me something?
Sure.
Let's get you working. I love mustard sauce. Crack. by the owner. Delicious. Now, what is your favorite meal at Big Fin?
Our Big Fin Swordfish. We just use the eye out of the fillet. 14 ounces.
Fantastic.
That's been my signature dish since 1976.
Bobby, tell us a little about the decor. I find it a really comfortable, unique environment.
I wanted it to feel like you were in an old seafood joint down in Manhattan.
But it doesn't have Manhattan prices.
Not at all.
Thank you, Bobby, for an awesome meal here at Big Fin. It's been great dining with you. I've loved every minute.